Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good. Hello and welcome to a slightly different episode of That's In With a Daft Hat. We're going to deploy another cache camp. That's a geocache camp. Now I'm somewhere completely and utterly far away from where I normally am. Yeah, I'm in the northeast. I'm in a place just outside of Durham. I'll put the location here. The what 3 words location. I'm close to the side of the A1. Just as a little hint, I'm just up from where Blot did his advertising trailer Stealthcamp, a few miles up from that, so we're on that sort of trajectory. It's a rainy, poor quality day, but it was today or not at all, so carpe diem, let's get cracking. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. This is a car park. Now, it is quite busy all of a sudden. It was quiet as a mouse when I last arrived. We'll have to see, won't we? Right, that's where I want to be, over there. It's a wee car park here, doesn't seem to be any restrictions. Biggest challenge is going to be getting on here, so I'm just going to pretend to be give somebody a clue. Right, now. Why do you always put rose bushes on here? I bloody hate rose bushes. They've got bright luminous. That bike? Really? Why, I'm bonny. I'm in. Hopefully unseen. Let's going to drop these down. I'm just going to drop these down and have a quick look around, see if there's somewhere to stash them. Right, we're just going to go for a little walkabout. See if I can find somewhere suitable on here. If not, I'll have to act quick because I haven't got much time. This area here looks pretty damn good to me. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it. Right here. I mean, if you clear away some of this overhang, there might be a better place over there. But this looks like a good place to leave it. There's plenty of stuff I can cover it with, so it's out of sight of prying eyes. There's a lot of traffic here though, so we'll have to be quick. There are some houses overlooking, but I don't think we're going to be looking here. If you get a tarp across this point, some camo net, no one would know. Right. Right, let's get one more look down these hawthorns. It's a bit more open here. We'll just see if there's any. No one's been here recently, I don't think. Just got to watch for cars coming down that road there, but they're all watching the road. Won't be bad for a hammock camp actually here. I'll just show you. Yeah, this would be alright for a hammock camp. Ooh, hang on. A bit exposed. But then again, it is a stealth camp, isn't it? I mean, come the dark and later on, it won't matter. Howdy. Right, I'm not going to unpack all of this. I'll just give you a rundown of what's in this bright yellow or green dry bag. First aid kit, brand new, unopened, batteries and a simple torch. A mess tin and some wooden cutlery and a lighter for your stove. Some bits of personal care, some hand warmers. By personal care I mean nose and bottom wipes. If it gets a bit cold, top up your own sleeping bag with a brand new mummy liner. Half a bottle of mess fuel. Tin of spam, generic spam, well, not that plush. We've got a stove in here as well. I'll just show you that quickly. Bag of sweets. There's a bit of something to drink. There's a large green bag in there, about so big. That's got your shelter in it. Everything you'll need to put it up. Pegs, a tarp, a small tarp. Just want to show you this. There's a stove with there. It's a homemade stove. If you're not sure about that, I'll put a link to my video on how to use that and how to look after it. I'll put a link to that in the description box below. That's published. Okay, dog rose falling out of my finger. I'll just tighten up this dry bag. I'm running out of time now. I've got to get back home. Let's say I'll leave a link to a video of mine which will show you exactly how to use that that homemade stove. They're very effective. They're really good. There it is. Can't miss it. It's quite weighty. I haven't put it on the bottom tassel there because as soon as you try and pick it up, it rips. I've got a small tear, but the waterproofing's still intact. And this is the last pick. This is a brand new foil backed sleep mat, roll mat. It's sealed in a rubble sack, so that should keep it nice and dry. Folded over, there's no way for the water to get in. To go in. These are some bubble wrap in there. I know you're going to think what's bubble wrap for, but it's very good at insulation and for being comfortable. So if it's too warm, it's a pillow. If it's too cold, it can be additional padding. Brand new, unopened, 2 litres of natural water. Non-fizzy still, of course. Yep, still. I've not changed my mind. Coming in. I'm going to try and get as much of this as I can into these blue sacks. That way, and the wind is starting to steam up. So if I get these into blue sacks, I can seal them right up then. They're out of the wet. Providing they're not torn, everything will be fine. So I'll wrap that up. Remember, we're just outside Durham. I'll put the location in for those of you in the Durham area. quite a few of you. Not only is there a lot, there's big ginger in the woods, there's the shield Viking. Whew. Right, it's getting really wet now. Right, I've stashed it. I've stashed everything. That's the tarp, the shelter, the roll, insulated roll mat, the stove, fuel, food, water. Did I say tarp? Yeah. Cooking vessels, a cup, a little something to drink. Sorry, there was no excuse for that really, was there? Oh, by the way, there it is. If you find the apple tree, incidentally, if you can't find it, just look for the apple tree, and maybe some still on. If you get here within a reasonable amount of time, you're not far from it. And it's time I was off, because time today is not on my side. That's just one more bit of foliage to put on. Oh dear. There we go. I'm calling that a day. Right. Let's try and get back onto the pavement without being seen. It'll be a challenge, that one. Especially as I'm going straight into a load of brambles. Things we do for our craft. Right, well, time to remember everyone that the cache is a shelter sleep mat, but there's no sleeping bag. There is an emergency sleeping bag and a mummy sleeping bag liner. That's just to augment your existing one that you're going to have to bring with you, I'm afraid. I don't have a 3 or 4 season sleeping bag to give away, and I'm not buying one for it. So yeah, and bear in mind that the shelter is going to be quite compact, so yeah, don't bring too much. There isn't too much stuff there for that reason. Right, it's time I got back over the road. Sod it. Let's just leg it, eh? See you back at the car. That's the cache dropped. I'll put the location as what 3 words, though I think some of you may guess where it is, especially if you're local to this area, which I'm not. This was just picked up of Google Maps. There is a little giveaway on the plaque at the beginning of the video, so those in the know may find it. Right. It's all waterproofed. It's sealed in bags. There's a big dry bag. There's an unopened roll mat, as I've said, and other bits that it doesn't matter if it gets exposure to it, as long as it's dried off, it'll be fine. If you want to know how to use the stove, there is a link at the bottom in the description for one of my videos on the can stove, can and paper towel, because that's what's in there. They're very effective. You also find a little hint on how to put it out as well, because they can be quite how would you say, virile. Yeah, that and some food, some water, everything you need really. There's even a torch, a brand new torch, still sealed, with some batteries. Right, I'm going to get going because I've got to get back to where I should be. So I hope this finds you well. Good luck. And here are the what 3 words. I'll put Google Maps location here as well. All right. Good luck, everyone.